They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Warriors ball.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the...
Well, Coach, there's no better feeling than getting a new season underway.
That's so true. We've been waiting for a while, haven't we, B.A.? There's a lot of excitement surrounding this season. Glad it's finally here, and I'm glad we get to be on the call.
And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Tim Hardaway is out there with Murray. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. Hardaway's shot is good.
You don't have to ask Hardaway twice. If the shot's available, he'll take it.
Green, the pass to Butler. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
For three, Hardaway, and another three for Denver.
Yeah, that's like a layup to Hardaway at this point in his career.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. I asked him about Nikola Jokic and what makes him such a difficult matchup for defenses, and he said his versatility. He's a capable scorer and a fantastic passer. We have to be wary of his scoring and distribution with him, and that's not easy. Let's see how things unfold in this one. Brian, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Shot is good by Gordon.
Well, he's not an elite three-point shooter, but Gordon makes just enough threes to be a threat from out there.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Guys, by many accounts, the Denver Nuggets have one of the better summers of any team, fortifying their depth and acquiring Cam Johnson from the Nets. In their chase for another title, they seem to have taken steps in the right direction.
They're all in. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And here's Curry for three. Knocks down the triple. Curry's got 6 points.
And when it comes to Curry's range, I don't know what else we can say at this point.
And here's Murray. For three, Gordon. Murray finds Hardaway. Back to Murray. Denver moving it around. It's Watson on the wing. Over Butler. A nice shot by Watson.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Trailing by 2. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
Murray from outside connects from downtown.
Well, that's Jamal Murray's game in a nutshell. A score-first guard with great confidence.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And some changes here for the Warriors. Al Horford's checked in for Porzingis. And Podziemski subbed in for Curry. And Denver will go for a different look here. Jones, he's checked in for Gordon. Cam Johnson comes in for Watson. Brown's checked in for Hardaway. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Jamal Murray. Jokic passes to Jones. Back to Jones. This one for three. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist.
They are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
Outside, Green. Nails it from three.
Oh, once in a while, Draymond will sneak a three by you.
Denver leading by 5. Pass to Jokic. Outside Jones. A deep three. Rebounded by Green.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
Butler finds Curry. And the Warriors with another three.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's three ball is falling. That's how good he is.
Pass to Johnson. Right side Jones. 29 seconds left in the first. Nails it from beyond the arc. Jones has got 6 points.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Now here's Green. Takes the three, and the Warriors with another three.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. And this has been a fairly close. Game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
They've got Moody, Al Horford out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with... Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
And what makes Murray so valuable? He doesn't just look for himself. He can also create for others.
Hey, it's Porzingis slamming it home.
A legit 7-footer with that kind of athleticism, I guess Porzingis really is a unicorn.
Here's Brown. And again, Denver with a three.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the switch here also for Denver. Naji's checked in.
Denver foul. Zeke Nugget. First personal foul. First team foul.
Moody from outside. Oh, Moody deadly from there.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Leading by 5. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. From deep, Johnson. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
3 points.
Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Brown with it, now guarded by Curry. Takes a three. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Well, shooters shoot, and Murray is unquestionably a shooter. He's taking that look every time.
And during the Nuggets' 2023 title run, Jamal Murray was absolutely incredible, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., you know, they don't even get there without a healthy Murray. He put up 33 a game against the Lakers in the conference finals, repeatedly making tough, contested clutch shots.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler comes in for Porzingis. And it's Curry in for Podziemski. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Aaron Gordon comes in for Najee. Watson, he's checked in for Johnson. And Tim Hardaway subbed in for Brown. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Pass to Watson. From the arc. They double him with Curry. Jokic against Horford. For three, Hardaway drains the triple. Hardaway's got 9 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Curry against Murray. On the wing, Curry. Outside Curry. Launches a three. Oh, Curry! A sick triple!
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Outside Moody. The three is up. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Horford's got his 3rd assist of the night.
I just love the ball movement.
And 1:01 left in the first half. And Murray launches it from deep. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Well, that's his 3rd triple of the game and his 2nd in this quarter. He is heating up.
Horford outside, fires for three. And the Warriors with another three.
And this is Horford's way of saying, hey, I can do that too, you know.
41 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Jokic. Jokic using his size.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And Horford powers it home.
Savvy drive by Al Horford. The veteran big man saw his opening and did not hesitate.
The deep three from Murray. Horford pulls it in. Warriors trail by 3. Moody from outside. He drops it from range. Moody's got 9.
And another one from distance. He's hot, and they keep feeding him.
Puts up a 3. And Gordon with the basket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got his 6th assist of the night. And here's Butler outside. Oh, and he just knocks down the buzzer beater.
The tray at the horn knocks it all up. They have the momentum going into the locker room.
It's a tie game in the Bay Area. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us, you know. they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. And measuring up the shot.
Hello and welcome. Well, looking at the Warriors, they started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0.
Yeah, they look strong in their first matchup. Played with a lot of energy. We'll see if it carries over into this one.
And now revisiting that first half for Steph Curry, he was lights out.
Locked in offensively, getting to his spots, picking apart the D, scoring in bunches, Jets.
Great points. Get it? See what I did there?
We saw, Ernie, it just wasn't funny.
Thanks for tuning in.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
On the court for Denver, Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Jamal Murray out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Watson in at the 3.
Can't lose sight of Curry on the break. That's when he strikes. He has fantastic awareness.
The Nuggets trail. Gordon on the wing, Green covering. It's Watson on the wing. Denver moving it around. Gordon outside. Back to Watson. Gordon outside. 4 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the trifecta. Gordon's got 9.
Well, confidence isn't something that Gordon is lacking. He thinks his shot is there, so he just takes it.
Outside, Green. Stolen by Jokic. There goes Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. The Nuggets, number 1.
Tremendous efficiency on offense. They were willing to put in their work to get great looks.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. And Stan, after last season, Jokic was blunt. Asked if they had enough to win the title, he said they didn't.
Well, B.A., the challenge is improving this roster. And it's not easy to do with today's salary constraints, but they understand it's absolutely necessary.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. Pass to Watson. For 3. And again, Denver with a 3.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Curry passes to Porzingis. And here's Curry. Jacks up a 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
From outside the arc. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. And now a 3-point Warrior lead.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
And the three-pointer goes. Gordon's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
Butler on the wing. Again, Golden State.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Denver has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Here's Watson. And again, Denver with a 3.
Well, for a guy with a scorer's mentality, Murray is almost surprisingly willing to pass the ball.
They double-team Curry. Pass to Green. Lets it go from deep. Green able to hit from 3. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Denver has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Jokic, no good.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Knocks it down from distance. Curry's got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, at 7-2, Porzingis has a great view of the floor. It allows him to spot open passes.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Podziemski's checked in, and Denver will go for a different look here. Cam Johnson, he's checked in for Gordon. Strawther comes in for Watson. Brown's checked in for Hardaway, and it's Pickett in for Jamal Murray. Pass to Brown. Fires the 3. The putback. Back to Jokic. Here's Strawther. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist in this one. The Warriors leading. Brown with a steal. In transition, here they come. Out left to the wing. 4-3. And again, Denver with a 3. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively. And it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
44 seconds left in the third. Pass to Jokic. And stolen by Porzingis. Now here's Podziemski. Fires the 3. Jokic grabs the board. Here's Strawther. And Porzingis with the block.
Well, look, if you want to shoot over Porzingis, you got to create more space than that.
Oh, Butler with the confidence from the perimeter.
12 consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Pickett. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Porzingis with 4 on the clock. Porzingis putting the size to work.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Warriors ahead, up by 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money. And made things look easy for his teammates.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Seth Curry. Moody is out there with Butler. Then there's Al Horford, and it's Podziemski in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Pass to Murray. Fires from deep. Podziemski grabs the board.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Horford finds Curry. And the 3 off target.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Moody misses. The Nuggets trail. Pulls up on the wing. And Brown with the basket on the assist by Murray. Brown's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, that's one of the things they like to do with Brown. Work him off ball.
Here's Podziemski, and he jams it home with authority.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, put so much pressure on the defense.